Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up America. Let's go to the southern border now, where in the month of May, we just set another record for illegal crossings after setting an all-time record in April. There were over 239,000 illegal encounters at the border in May, the most we've ever seen in a single month in history. So far, Allison, not a single word from the White House.
No, not at all.
They haven't said anything.
Nothing. I don't think that they will. And as we speak, what could be the largest migrant caravan to ever come to the border is making its way north through Mexico right now. Joining us now for reaction is Texas Congressman and the Border Security Caucus co-chair, Congressman Brian Babin. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Alice. Great to be with you, both of you.
Yeah, good to see you, Congressman. I want to talk about the border, but I understand, and this is pretty relevant. You've got a new colleague in Congress now from the state of Texas, 34th Congressional District, Mayra Flores, born in Mexico. She just turned that district red for the first time in, I think, over a century. Just your thoughts on how big a win this is, especially considering this is a border district, and what this means for Republicans heading into November.
Well, I think it's been 150 years, so a century and a half since they've elected a Republican. And Mayra Flores, who I've met several times and helped her, did an outstanding job. She's a great candidate, married to a Border Patrol agent. We're going to talk about them this morning, I hope. And this is huge. This is a huge deal, because this district goes way up from the Mexican border all the way up along the coast, and this is a district that I think no one gave any shot that to the Republicans to be able to take this. She has. I'm looking forward to her maybe prevailing. Hopefully, it's going to be a tough race. Yeah. This coming November. Because she's a great family gal. She's a woman of faith. She's living the American dream. It's incredible. She came in from Mexico legally, I should say, as a little girl, and now here she is serving as a member of the United States Congress. At
least for the next 7 months, hopefully beyond if you're a Republican. Allison, this is one of the bluest districts in American history.
It is. And obviously, people are extremely excited that she won, and that just speaks volumes about what's important to voters. Congressman, we are definitely going to talk about the Border Patrol agents, but I do want to just get your reaction now, because we're going to set a record in legal crossings in April. We again in May. So we had April, we have May, nothing from the White House. Does this get worse over the summer, because it's going to be over 100 degrees down there too?
Well, yes, ma'am. The answer is absolutely. It's going to get worse. You will hear nothing out of them. You may hear some excuses, but quite frankly, this is happening and unfolding just the way they're planning it. They have kicked our Border Patrol to the curb. I tell you, it makes my blood boil to think that they're now that they cleared these mounted Border Patrol agents, and now they're planning on punishing them. I've talked to people who are in the Border Patrol and folks that have worked in the Trump administration on border authorities, and they just can't believe that the morale is this low.
Congressman, are you talking about the whipping incident? Correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me just set that up for everyone at home, because this was almost a year ago. And, Alejandro Mayorkas said we're going to have a fast, speedy resolution of this. So these are agents that for over a century are trained to operate on horseback at the southern border. This was that alleged whipping incident. They were not using whips. They were cleared of that. They were using their reins. The DOJ, though, because Joe Biden called them out himself, which was a terrible thing to do, the DOJ said they're still going to pursue disciplinary action because apparently some of these mounted Border Patrol agents were cursing.
Yeah, you know what? Now we're going to, not only our Border Patrol, but we're going to have to start probably scrutinizing the military.
They were cursing. That's what happened.
You bet. I was in the Air Force. I was a merchant seaman at one time, and I was also in the United States Army. It's not like you're not hearing a little bit of peppery language in some of these outfits.
Well, you speak like a sailor, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is outrageous. And I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise me for the Border Patrol Council to say, hey, we're out of here, because they basically have said we're nothing but Uber drivers now.
Yeah, well, forget about that. What does it do for recruiting? These agents are highly trained.
In the tank. That's where recruiting is.
Yeah. What does it do for morale, though, as well?
Morale is at an abysmally low ebb right now. I mean, you just think about it. These guys are trained. The men and women are trained to enhance our border security, our national security, to protect Americans from criminals, from illegal entries, from terrorists, from diseases. These people have done a great job for really well over a century and a half, and now they're basically just chauffeurs, Uber drivers, babysitters, and it has really, really hurt their morale in a way that I think is going to be irreparable, and we've still got 2.5 years of this administration.
Yeah. Cursing is unprofessional, right? I mean, it's unprofessional, but
not worth punishment. And we still have yet to see the president visit the border. Congressman Babin, we appreciate you joining us. We thank you, sir.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.